hockey now, and going to be joined by a goaltender right now in River Johnston, goaltender for the U18 female prep Buffaloes. River joining the show on this Thursday evening. River, so nice to have you on the show. How have you been on this Thursday up until this point?
Oh, pretty good. It's been a good day. We had practice earlier today and it felt really good. So, yeah, it's been a really good day so far.
Right on. And, always nice to get a nice day of practicing, right?
Wow.
Getting on the ice with the girls anytime you can. For you guys, getting on the ice every single day. What's that been like? I know that we've talked before. Just tell the viewers what it's been like for you and your experience of having so much time on ice this season when you've been able to be healthy.
Oh, I've been thriving in this environment. I've wanted this kind of thing ever since I was a little kid. So, like being able to have 24/7 access to the ice and 24/7 access to the gym, it's really been helping me, and I'm having a great time. Like the people here are great, the coaches here are great, the hockey here is great, and I really love our team, and we're really gelling as of right now. So it's great.
Yeah, that's great to hear, and seems like that's something that the players in the academy, everyone that I talk to, really love. The stuff like getting to have access to the gym 24/7, getting to be on the ice so many times. And you said this is something that you've been wanting for your whole life in your hockey career. Talk about, is that one of the main reasons why you chose Pilot Mountain as that next place to play?
Yeah, it was a big reason actually, but one of the reasons is like when I looked on the website, I saw the promotional video, and one of the things they said in there was, it's a real family here, and to be able to be a part of this family has been one of the best things I've ever been a part of. To have so many people around, like so many people who are similar as me, and who just love hockey just as much as I do. It's really been great. I've really been enjoying it.
Yeah, and coming to small town Pilot Mountain, they really do treat their players like family. The staff, the coaches, the teachers. You come from Toronto, Ontario, a big city compared to Pilot Mountain, Manitoba, especially. Talk about what that small town feel has been like for you and your experience so far in your first year in this academy.
Yeah, well, it's definitely been a culture shock. Coming from Toronto, uh, I'm from a pretty populated area, so coming here and it's been very different, but it's been great. I've really enjoyed getting to know everybody in the town, and the fact that somebody who works at the hotel can be your gym teacher, right? Like it's great. It's really cool that everybody knows each other, and like it's like a family feel in the town as well. So like the fact that everybody knows each other is great. I really enjoy it.
Gotta ask you this question. On the website, you're listed as Nicole Johnston, but you go by River. Is there any, reason in particular why River over Nicole? What's the backstory behind that?
Well, River is actually my first name and Nicole's my middle name. But when I was
Hmm.
younger, I was bullied at school about the name River because, kids are young and all that. So I decided to go by Nicole for a while. And when I came here, I thought, well, like everybody's mature here, and I'm hoping so. And at the time, and everybody is. And so I thought, like, it would be really good to bring my original name back, and yeah.
Yeah, and it's great that you had that confidence to be able to do that, and they're accepting of it. Just calling you by a name that is your first name, your real name, River. Just talk about how you've grown over the years, just to have that maturity, have that confidence to be able to be comfortable in your own skin by going by your first name. Just using that as an example.
Yeah, well, it I always was nervous to say, hey, my name's River, because I had grown up, like, I actually started going by Nicole in grade 4. So I had grown up with the same kids up until grade 11. So nobody really knew River at all. They knew was Nicole. So like I thought, coming here, like it was kind of a restart in my life, and it was a whole new thing. So I thought may as well, because I found I've been I've been really growing as a person here, and being able to go by my first name has just been great. Like I really enjoy it, and my
Yeah.
parents enjoy it as well.
Yeah, for sure. I
Yeah,
bet mom and dad gotta love that and gotta be proud of you that you, were able to have that confidence to, make that decision to go by your first name again, and let me tell you, I don't know why the kids would bully you because, River, it's a pretty darn cool name, I do gotta say.
thank
Uh,
you so much.
that's pretty unique. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Getting into, the work you've done with goalie coach Gordy Tummelson,
Mhm.
what it's been like getting to work with a goalie coach that has been through the experiences he's been through and playing for the Winnipeg Jets WHL team.
Yeah, well, he is full of knowledge. He's a great coach. I really find that I am improving every time I'm on the ice with him, and he just has so much to share, and he is so good at coming across to me. So I really find that I learn I learned so much, and I've improved like from the day I got here to now. Like I've improved drastically, um, and it's been really great to work with him, and he's just a great guy in general. Like he's so easy to talk to and so nice, and he just made it really easy for me. Like the transition coming here, I was pretty darn nervous, so he made me feel like I was at home. And same with the other goalies. Like we have goalie sessions once a week, and he makes us just feel like a family,
Yeah.
right? So it's like a family within a family, I guess you could say.
Yeah, for sure. And I got to clarify one thing. I said WHL. I got WHL on my mind since the draft was today.
Yeah,
I meant to say WHA. He played for the Winnipeg Jets WHA team back in his playing days. But, talking about this group, how you guys have been able to bond and come together as, being able to be yourselves, be a team out there.
yeah, well, at the beginning of the year, everybody was we didn't really know each other at all, which is why we struggled a little bit. Cuz everybody's coming from everywhere, right? Like we have people from Western Canada all the way to the East Coast, right? So it was difficult getting to know everybody, but once we started to really gel, which has been recently, we've been really showing it on the ice as well. Like the chemistry has been coming along great, and it's very visible. You can see it, and you can see how much we've improved from the beginning of the year to now. And I think that team feel like in the dressing room is the most important thing ever, because you really got to know each other off ice to work well with each other on ice, right? So
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt about it. I always say it, having a close dressing room, being able to know each other off the ice and, have respect for each other, I think is something that could bring a team a long way. And nice to know that you guys have become as close as you guys are at this point and have been
mhm.
showing massive improvements as of late. Talking about your game, obviously the numbers they look not so great, but you've shown that you can be a type of goaltender out there that can steal hockey games, that can come up big time for a team. Talk about who River Johnston is as a goaltender and how she's able to go out and perform the way she does.
Yeah, well, I have this mindset where, if one goes in, the next one's going to be stopped, right? So I'm very confident in my ability to stop the puck, and when I'm out there, nothing else matters but the game. So, I think it's great that I have that mindset here, because everybody else does as well, right? So like we're all just so in it. We're so in it together, and yeah,
Yeah, that's great to hear.
yeah.
And like I said, you've been able to come out and have some big games, even stealing some for your team at times. Talk about, over the year, over this season so far, what has really come together in your game for you to be able to be at the point where you are at right now?
Yeah, well, I find I found when I came here, I had my mechanics down pat, but being able to use them correctly in a game, like my hockey sense has gone up a lot since I've been here. I find, yeah, like I've gotten a lot stronger in the gym as well, so it's been really, really good. Like I've seen the big improvement on the ice, like um, So yeah.
Looking at this team this year, you guys are 4-10, one tie in tournaments and exhibition, 3-8 in the regular season. 28 goals for, 59 goals against in tournaments and exhibition games, 24 goals for, 50 against in regular season games. But like you said, the group's been gelling a lot more lately and have been getting better results. Talk about the things that have improved at this point in the season on the ice that maybe weren't so good as the season was starting off.
Yeah, well, our coach has been teaching us a lot of systems, and defensively we've been improving so much. It's tough because like on any team, we have a few injuries all the time, right? So it's been tough for people to keep up with the stuff that's been being taught and stuff. But like recently, I've found that like we've all gotten used to how each other play on the ice, right? So finding each other and communication has been a huge thing that has improved as well. Um, like my communication, like telling them if there's a man on or how many are coming. Um, I found like the players, you can always hear them talking out there now. At the beginning of the year, it was practically silent. So we've really picked that up, and it's been helping us so much.
Yeah, and communication out there on the ice, I feel like that's something that kind of gets forgotten, but it's a really important part of the game to communicate with your players out there. For you as a goaltender, has that been something that you've always found yourself doing, or is it something that you found yourself doing, more this year as kind of a new thing?
Well, usually, yeah, it's been kind of a new thing this year. I mean, it's never really been taught to me that being as a goaltender that you'd have to communicate as much as you do. But now I realize like communication is absolutely everything, like for teams, and to have the goalie helping you out, um, communicating is just a huge asset to games. So yeah.
This past weekend for the team, you guys started off with a 12-1 loss to Balmoral Hall, but then after that, turned it around with a 3-2 win over one of the best teams in the MFHL, the Manitoba Female Hockey League, over the Yellowhead Chiefs, and then a strong 5-1 win over the Interlake Lightning from the MFHL to end off your guys' weekend. Take me through the past weekend for the team. How nice it was to see the girls turn it around after that blowout loss to Balmoral Hall.
Yeah, well, it definitely was tough in that first game. Balmoral Hall is definitely a very skilled team, and you know, but the next day we came out. It was a new day, a new game, and it was a total roller coaster. Like it was a great game. It was so much fun to play, right? So we had a great period in the first period, and then Yellowhead had a great period in the second period, and then the third period was just pretty much even. So it was a very close game. Yellowhead ended up tying it up with a few minutes left in the third, so that forced overtime and made a few great saves in overtime, which always feels good. And then
All right.
the shootout was very stressful, but we pulled through, which was great, and it felt so great to win. It was amazing.
Gotta ask you this one. I know goaltenders hate it. Are you in the same boat as you? You hate playing in the shootout. Is that something that you would like to see get taken out of the game?
No, actually, I think it's fun. It's I find I perform really well under pressure. So shootouts are definitely a lot of pressure on goalies and the shooter, right? So it's I do enjoy it. It's very stressful in the moment, but once I get up there and you see the puck at center ice and you see it and it's like, okay, here we go. Like, let's do this.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, you are right. That's one of the most stressful situations for a goaltender because it's only you and the other player coming down who's going to win,
Yeah.
that battle. And great to know that you love to thrive under that kind of situation, that pressure. You think that's something that has always been with you, just being able to thrive under pressure? Or is that something that you've kind of built up as your career as a goaltender has gone along?
Yeah, well, it's always been that way. I chose to be a goalie because really enjoy playing under pressure and, being a goalie. Like, a lot of people look at you during games, right? So, you could be the make or break for your team. And, uh, yeah, so I've had that for a while. I play softball in the summer too. So, I always find, like, if it's a 2 out kind of situation and a couple people on base and you're up to bat, it's like that's where I perform, right? So, um, yeah, it's been with me forever, and I find it's amazing because that's definitely a huge skill I do have.
Yeah, and it's something that really can't be taught. It's either you got it or you don't, and it's great to know that you have it, and great for this Buffaloes program this year. But talking about the improvements that you think that we're going to see this team continue to make into the new year, into 2022, for you guys to get to the type of level you guys want to get to as a team.
Yeah, well, I think we're gonna keep improving at the exact same way we have been. Like having practices 5 days a week, it's kind of impossible not to improve, right? So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new year and seeing what's up next. We have a showcase in Medicine Hat just the week right after we come back from Christmas, so we get right back into it, and it's great. I'm really excited.
Yeah, that'll be fun for sure. Showcases are always fun. Getting to be with the team, traveling with the team, always a fun time in any player's hockey season. But one more question before I let you go here, River. The upcoming game, you guys, this weekend on Saturday, so 2 days from now, against the Yellowhead Chiefs. A rematch of last Saturday's game. They'll definitely be coming out hungry to beat you guys this time around. But how are you guys looking to prepare and come into this matchup against the Yellowhead Chiefs on Saturday?
Oh, we'll definitely be ready. We're gonna come out the exact same way, and I know I will. I'm really pumped about playing that game, and there's a player on our team that was her team in the previous years. So that really drove me to win last Saturday, and it's driving me to win again because it would be great to beat them once again for her and for us because we don't want to go out there and make it look like last weekend was a fluke or anything, right? So we're gonna go out there and we're gonna work hard and hopefully get the outcome we want.
Yeah, for sure. And that player is Haley Honaki. Of course, she had a short stint with that team last season before making that switch over to Pilot Mound this season. But yeah, definitely. Best of luck to you and the team this weekend, River, in that game against the Yellowhead Chiefs. Another tough test for the team. So you guys go out and give it your all, and hopefully you guys come out with a victory on Saturday.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming on tonight. You have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
And River Johnston joining this edition of Coffee with Graham on this Thursday.